Welcome to That's the Word, wholesome tales for the whole family. I'm Father James Yamauchi. Today's story, there are cows in the field. Dad turned the key in the engine and the car started up. Then they were off. The mother, the father, and the two teenage sons sped along on their Sunday afternoon drive through the country. The parents chatted away in the front, with the boys occasionally jumping in the conversation. The boys gazed out the windows at the greenery, the passing forests and fields, broken up by the occasional billboard. The younger boy became lost in the hazy shapes outside. The scenery outside the car reminded him of the sports fields and his struggles. Everything seemed to be more difficult for him than other boys his age. He would miss the easiest pitches in baseball and the easiest catches. Once, when playing in the outfield, he did not notice a fly ball was heading his way until he heard it hit the ground. No wonder he was always picked last in sports. After watching the greenery pass for some time, the younger boy became restless. He noticed his mother's glasses were in the back seat. Just for fun, he picked them up and tried them on. Suddenly, he gave a sharp yelp. The car jolted as his dad recovered from the shock. "What is it?" his mom asked. "Look," said the boy. They looked, but they were not sure what he was seeing. Nothing was out of the ordinary, but to the boy, the world had suddenly changed. The green blobs outside the window became trees with branches that he could see and even distinct leaves. The billboard they were passing went from a rectangular haze to a large sign with text he could actually read. Right now, he was pointing out a herd of dairy cows, which he had not realized were even in the field. Now the problems in his life made sense to the boy and his parents. No wonder he couldn't hit a ball to save his life. No wonder he always sat at the front of the class. He never realized that the boys could see the blackboard from the back seats. The very next day, he went to an eye doctor, who determined that the boy really could not see much of anything that was more than 3 feet away. He was quickly equipped with thick, black-rimmed glasses. Obviously, these glasses provoked massive ridicule among his schoolmates and earned him the creative nickname, Four Eyes. But, compared to being blind, the boy would take the glasses. Anyway, he already had a nickname. Dutch, as he was known, became far better at sports overnight, playing baseball and eventually, as is every boy's dream in Middle America, playing football. Dutch is not known as an athlete, nor is he known for wearing glasses. The first advice he received when he got to Hollywood was to get rid of the glasses. So he went through many public appearances and film work, unable to see very far in front of him. But he made it work, whether he was acting in a movie or playing politics. When he eventually got contacts, he would only use one so that he could see the crowds and his notes at the same time. Still, his glasses were what first enabled him to enjoy the world and see all its beauty. The actor and politician, who is best known for his 8-year residency in Washington, D.C., President Ronald Reagan. And for this week, that's the word. You know, listening to this story, it reminds me of a conversation we had at the University of Dallas when I was a student there, how the professor was saying it wasn't that long ago where some of the simple tools that we have that increase our quality of life were not present, such as eyeglasses or the quality of the eyeglasses at this time. And so to just think about some hundreds of years ago, medieval ages, for example, a lot of people who nowadays would be able to address certain health problems very simply with our technology and advances would have been completely helpless at that time. And it's just something, especially as we move into Thanksgiving tomorrow, something to be very grateful for the simple advances that we have, but also even just for, like, when's the last time we gave thanks to God for the gift of sight? Something that for the vast majority of us, we just presume is there, but it truly is a gift from God.
What's amazing too is that thanks to these assistive technologies, it's not only beneficial to the individuals who need them, but it unlocks their fullest potential. And we often have great gifts and blessings from these people who are able to, thanks to the assistive technologies, develop more innovations and more great things and make our society and our world an even better place.
So there's just a lot of things to be grateful for. Even with the crosses of life, there's so many things to give thanks. It's hard to believe it's already been over a year since we've been doing this podcast. And Jean-Pierre and I are just grateful for the opportunity to work together on this and building up our own skills in the podcast world and writing stories. But also we're deeply, deeply grateful to our listeners for their support and their suggestion and their encouragement.
Yes, thank you all so much. We've really enjoyed doing this. We're really glad that you all enjoy listening. And we hope to be doing this into the next year and for years to come.
Absolutely. So, since it is the day before Thanksgiving, what is your favorite Thanksgiving food?
I like the ice cream at the end.
And the ice cream with anything in particular that's connected to Thanksgiving?
Not really. I'm not a big Thanksgiving food guy. I mean, the pies are nice, but I'm not really that big into Thanksgiving food. I like the day off. I'm thankful for that.
That's great. And we always have a great time with our family. I would say that I love the cranberry sauce. I love turkey just in general, but I do love the cranberry sauce. And so just to conclude, Jean-Pierre and I want to wish everyone a blessed and holy Thanksgiving Day and weekend from Thunder Rock Productions.
If you enjoy That's the Word, please share the word. You can see the story extras for this story, There Are Cows in the Field, at thunderrock.org, where you can see a picture of Ronald Reagan wearing his glasses. Thunderrock.org is also where you can sign up for our weekly newsletter and where you can find our social links and our email if you have any feedback or story ideas.
And we hope everyone has a great start to Advent this Sunday. Thanks for listening and join us next Wednesday for another wholesome tale for the whole family.